Right, when you're working in Photoshop, you will often end up with lots and lots of layers like I've got here. So you can see on the right hand side at the bottom end where you've got the layers panel, I've got loads of layers, and sometimes it can get quite confusing. So it's very important to do two things. First, you have to make sure you are naming your layers with a meaningful name. So for example, here where it says English, I know that that T text that says English is probably this. So if I hide it, yes, it is that. So you've got to make sure that, first of all, that your layers have recognizable names. Secondly, it will be sensible to group some layers into folders. So, you can just hide them all together and show them all together as you need to, or just keep your area more tidy or your space more tidy. So what I'm going to do is just go right to the bottom, because normally the layers from the bottom are the earliest layers, and then as you go up and up and up, they're the later layers, meaning they're the layers lower down in your page. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put these button layers, which make up my subject buttons, into one folder. So what I'm going to do, and there's a couple of ways you can do this, but let's just go ahead and pick an area where I'm going to start from. Let's see, so here is math, so there you can see what's vanishing. So I'm going to start off here, this area, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a folder. So this is the third icon from the right, which says create a new group. That's fine, I'm going to make a group, and I'm going to call it something. So I'm going to call it subject buttons. Or you can call it navigation buttons. That might make more sense because it is a navigation like menu. So let me just call it that. Navigation menu or buttons, whatever. Let me just leave it like that. And this is the first one. So that obviously needs to go into this. So you can simply drag it. So I've actually put it in there. I dragged it in, and I can click on the arrow, which is next to my group icon, to expand or collapse that actual group. So I'm going to go ahead. This is the next thing that needs to go in, right? I haven't included it yet. You can go ahead and select all the others. Now you don't have to do this one by one. You can hold down Control to go up and up and up and select each one as you go along, or you can hold down Shift if you know where the end is and select it from there. So I think ICT was my last one, because the next one's maths, and that is this. This is the maths subheading. So I'm going to click all of these together, and I'm just going to drag into my menu, and my navigation menu group, sorry, and there you go, they're all in there now. So when I open it or expand it, they all come out, and when I want to hide it, sorry, they all hide. So that's how you should be organizing your layers when you do have a lot of layers, because it really does make life a lot easier, and you actually save a lot of time as well. Okay.